Hatter, could you tell us more about the Rings of Power? We are a little confused.
I agree. I read in a book that the Rings of Power reflect how old you are spiritually. Is this true?
You are correct. The Rings of Power reflect an invisible sacred geometrical shape, which, ultimately, forms the flower of life. Many fictional stories often portray young boys who awaken on a journey at 12 years old. Spiritually, this means that a human, no matter their age, are the one who has 2 rings of power. They are growing their biofield, but are still tethered to time, 12 hours, 12 months, and 12 zodiac signs. 2 rings of power create the Vesica Pisces. Within these 2 rings, we experience confusion and pain. Like Neo Anderson from The Matrix, we will one day be asked to follow the White Rabbit, the Trinity. This is a human who is stepping into their 3rd ring of power. The 3 rings form the Triquetra, which looks like a rabbit. There are deep secrets revealed with each ring of power. Invisible spirit guides will begin to teach these individuals to master their 3rd ring of power within an invisible celestial school. With each new ring of power, we advance to new spiritual guides and celestial classrooms of learning. And when we are spiritually 18 years old, like Bella from Twilight, we are the one with the 8th ring of power. Spiritually, Bella was not literally 18. She could have been 80 years old when she found her 8th ring and was finally bitten by beings who are immortal and already living in their incorruptible solar light body. Like an embryo, we, as humans, have the ability to build our incorruptible solar light body by attaining rings of power. If you are the one with 2 rings of power, you do not have the ability to create reality. Only the 3rd ring of power can spin new worlds. If you do not know how many rings of power you are operating with, find an oracle who can see your invisible, energetic body so you can continue seeking first the kingdom of God by seeking your higher self daily.
Is this why we wear top hats made with 3 rings, Mr. Hatter?
Yes, exactly. Very good. A wizard hat reflects 4 rings of power as the tetrahedron has a numerical value of 4. Perhaps we can get into making new hats for new students entering their mastery. I've always wanted to make a cuckoo clock hat with a little train going around the brim.
And if you would like to know what you should be doing to strengthen your current rings of power, like and follow for part 2. There are invisible principalities and powers who will try to take your rings of power.